Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Trucking Chris. Welcome back to a new week, and we are back in the baby that is my wagon. This video, got 3 deliveries to do. Yes, that's 3, I know. Whew, feel sweating already, working hard. Stick around after the intro, find out what we're doing, how we get on. Okay, hello everybody. You join me on Sunday the 11th, 12th of August. It's been a while. It has been a while, and I do apologise. And for those of you that don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, or haven't seen any of my videos that I was uploading recently, basically the reason being is that my wagon, as in the unit part of it, it got a little bit poorly sick, so she had to go into Scania to have some major heart surgery done. She had issues with her engine, and basically they've had to strip down and rebuild the engine. So this is my first week back in her, so it's been three weeks since I've been in her, so it's nice to have her back. So yes, you join me. It's just gone 6:15 in the morning, Sunday morning, and what are we doing? Obviously 3 deliveries today. I've got Iceland Enfield, Sainsbury's Wolfram and Sainsbury's Greenford. So it's Fowler Welsh delivery. It's been a long time since I've done these deliveries. So yeah, it's a change. It's nice. Got a fridge on the back, and it is actually working as a fridge today, so yeah, we're all hunky-dory. So yeah, you know, it's been a little bit quiet on the vlogging uploads, and I do apologise for that. I have uploaded some videos in between, so I've done I believe it was a first use check on a unit. I'd done a live stream explaining about the monetization of my channel, and quick recap on that. Basically, I've decided to monetize the channel, but anything that the channel earns through the monetization I am donating to the Josie's Dragonfly Cancer Trust. If you want to find out more about that, I will hopefully put a card somewhere on the screen that'll link you back to that video. If I remember, I'll put it in the description down below, and I'm sure if you go onto my channel's page and the video section, you will be able to find the video. It's titled Channel Monetization, something along those lines. So yeah, and at the time of recording this, yesterday, I believe it was yesterday or the day before possibly, I uploaded a video of me trying to play Euro Truck Simulator 2. It was just a little bit of fun, a little bit of talking. Just goes to show that someone who actually drives trucks for a living cannot drive trucks on Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's a good job I don't actually drive like that in real life, because it was horrendous, my driving. But yeah, that pretty much brings you up to the here and now. So like I say, the wagon's been poorly, she's been off the road, so I've been cab hopping, so obviously moving around, stuff like that. And initially when this wagon went off the road, we didn't think it was going to be as big a job as what it turned out to be. So I didn't take half my mounts, anything like that, for the cameras with me, the power cables, stuff like that. So therefore, being able to vlog and record footage to upload for videos for you was a bit difficult. So that's why we basically didn't really get much. What else is new in the world of me? I've done some recording during that time with Channel 5, with a production company for Channel 5, for a programme they're going to be having on TV, and that was, yeah, it was really interesting. So obviously I've got to wait for them to edit stuff and then obviously give it to Channel 5 for them to then publicise it. But I shall let you know when that's going to be on. And what else? Oh, as of today, I've actually started like a diet programme. I'm trying to lose a bit of the old trucker's gut. So yeah, it's 6:20 in the morning now. I've been at work since 1 o'clock this morning. I am starving. So plenty of water, and the programme that I'm on, I'm not going to go into it because that doesn't really matter to you lot, but that is what's been going on. Other than that, I think that pretty much brings you all up to date with what's been happening. So we're on the A1 going south. We're just coming past the A421, which is for Bedford. And if I remember rightly, I'll put a picture of a map up here showing you exactly where we are at the moment and where we are going to. If I remember, that is. Hopefully I should do. So yes, Iceland Enfield first. Obviously we've done all these deliveries before. It has been a while since we've done them, but we have done them before. Enfield is 5 pallets to come off there, I believe. Current ETA is about an hour away. So, grand scheme of things, it's not really too bad. A little bit windy. Yeah, and I'd say from the way the weather is that summer's over. No, it's not. It was a little bit wet when I left this morning, but it's 15 degrees, so it's warming up. It's warming up nicely. So I shall try not to drift out of my lane. I shall push on a bit, and I shall catch up with you all a little bit closer. Okay, so we're just getting off the M25 now. Like I say, we've done this route or we used to do this route quite often. Just I've been on doing other work, so I've not really I've not been doing this a lot. Like I say, it's quite nice because obviously it means I'm going to get to vlog, record, video a lot more of my day for you, because normally by the time it was getting daylight the majority of my work was done. So it's actually quite nice because I'm going to get a pretty decent amount of footage for you. So it's not too bad. Ooh yeah. Look at that, Mr. Green Light indeed. Perfect timing that was. Get to hear all the creaks and groans inside this wagon now. There's not actually that many. In fact, I think the last time I done a proper vlog, now I think about it, was the first truck show. Or I might have done one since then. I can't remember. But in regards to the channel monetisation, I've had quite a lot of positive feedback from you all, and that's really appreciated, because like I always said, I never wanted to monetize my channel. You know, I never set this up to make any money out of it. So by obviously saying I'm going to donate it, and then you all saying that it's a spot on perfect idea, it's meant a massive amount. Ugh. Cream crackered. Nearly there. Get there a little bit sooner if Mr. Tesco gets on with it. Ugh. Hopefully it's not too busy in here, because it's currently 20 past 7. So hopefully we're in and out pretty sharp, which would be nice. Round and round the garden like a teddy bear. Oh, here we are. Did it. Right. Get booked in. I'll take you through the booking in process. I'll just remove the forward facing camera. Cheers, mate. November Kilo 67, Uniform Yankee Whiskey. Hawthorns. Cheers, mate. Bloody noisy fridge. Right. So, all I had to do was give him the paperwork, tell him my vehicle registration, and also tell him the company. And he's obviously given me my paperwork back and set of site rules and site map. So I shall get on with this, and I shall see you all, hopefully, not too far away. Okay, so as you could probably tell, we are out of Iceland Enfield now, making our way to Sainsbury's, Wolfram. It's only a short trip down the road. We were in there for about an hour and 20 minutes. There was a bit of a queue to get onto the bay, so it took us some time to get on. But it's not to worry. It's still only, what, 10 to 9 in the morning, so it's nearly 8 hours work that we've done so far. So it's nothing, no, it is actually 8 hours because I started at 10 to 1 to get, yeah. So it's only 8 hours work, so some of you may be sat there going, only 8 hours work? Yeah, I know. This is part of being in the haulage industry. You get used to, like, your hours. You tend to work a lot longer hours than what you do in an office. Like, because a lot of office staff work 9 to 5. So, and then they'll get like an hour for the lunch or what have you, whereas we do anything up to 15 hours a day. So yeah, it's a little bit longer, but like for me it's not so much of a drama because obviously I'm away from home all week, so like working those length of hours if I have to work 15 hours. It's neither here nor there to me, because I'm living in the wagon, so yeah, it's not really an absolute massive deal, if that makes sense. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like to not have to work 15 hours, but if you don't work 15 hours, I've got to find something to keep myself occupied while I'm parked up, haven't I? So I'm not even too sure how many pallets we've got to come off here. I'm hoping this is the bigger one. 8 to come off here, and then when I get to Greenford I've got 11 to come off. So hopefully we're getting in and out of here pretty sharp. It'd be nice, but you know, it is what it is. We can only do what we're able to do. There's no point rushing, busting a gut, getting speeding tickets and all that. You might as well just stick within the law and do what you can. That is today's top tip for any new drivers, is don't feel pressured into breaking the law or anything like that. Just stick within the confines of the law. If you can't do it, you can't do it. It's as simple as that. So here we are, Sainsbury's. So 10 to 9, let's get in here, let's get these 8 pallets off, and I'll rejoin you when I'm leaving here. Okay, so that is us done at Sainsbury's Wolfram. 9:41 now, wasn't too bad, wasn't too painful at all. So now making our way to Sainsbury's at Greenford. It's a 30-mile drive, so it's about 50 odd minutes, which isn't too bad I suppose, but this one's got 11 pallets, and last time I went to this one, they're notorious for not being the quickest. So I'm going to get there for 10:34, which is, oh, I'm not going left, which is 12.5 hours of work. And then I know that it's alright, I'm not coming anywhere near you, Mercedes. I know that from there I need to go towards, or at least go towards, hopefully get to Fowler Welsh at Tenham. That's where I'm getting my reload out of tonight. So I could do with a pretty sharp tip round at Greenford with any luck. It's a long drive from Greenford round to Tenham, so you should be seeing a map now which shows you where Greenford is and then where Tenham is, and the route that has to be taken to get there. So I have to come all the way back round the M25 to get there. It's a bit of a pain, but you know, you've got to do these things. So I'm not going to bore you. It's M25, and then I believe we use the North Circular. I believe we're coming down that way. So I'll cut this bit out, and we'll catch up when it gets a little bit more interesting, other than the M25. Okay, eventually out of Sainsbury's Greenford. The time now is 1:30. Bearing in mind I got in there at 10:30. So that's what, 3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours to get 11 pallets taken off my trailer. Now, the reason why it was taking so long is because, especially that Sainsbury's Greenford, they seem to think that tipping their own wagons takes priority, which in the grand scheme of things, yes, I can probably see how it does. However, if you keep tipping your own wagons and don't tip any supplier wagons, the supplier wagons are still going to get onto the bays. And the problem with this is, especially for them, that if we keep getting on the bays, eventually we're going to have all the bays filled up, which is what happened. And then they suddenly realised that they were going to have to start. I'm straddling the lanes for a reason, mate. They suddenly realised they were going to have to start tipping supplier wagons. So use a bit of common sense next time and just tip all the wagons, regardless of whether they're your own or whether they're supplier wagons or what. Just get them tipped. Anyway, that's enough complaining about Sainsbury's Greenford. Useless. Right, so we are completely empty now, which means we're off to park up eventually. Now, I did say we were going to Fowler Welsh at Tenham. It's been changed. We're going to Fowler Welsh at Paddock Wood now. So on the map you should see where we are at Greenford, you should see where Paddock Wood is. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to get to, it's less distance, thankfully, because obviously I'm running out of time fast. I have 2 hours 19. That isn't of driving time, that is of working time. So I can drive for all of that, but that is the end of my working time. If that runs out, that runs out. That will be 15 hours work. So according to the satellite navigation, I've got currently 1 hour 51 of driving. Now, obviously sitting still at traffic lights, getting caught up in traffic, all of that has got to be added on to that. That is pretty much 1 hour 51 of moving. So it's not looking too healthy for me. and the problem is I need to get out of London because I'm going to struggle to find somewhere to park. So yeah, it's cutting it fine once again. Come on then. Right, don't. So yes, it is cutting it fine. There's an outlet making it challenging. And as you can see, there's a fair bit of traffic around now. Football's on and all sorts, so yeah, it's going to get busy. So I'll concentrate, and I'll hopefully catch up with you just before I am about to make it to my parking up location for the night, hopefully. Okay, so here we are, eventually. Paddock Wood, 3:15, so just under 45 minutes of working time left. So by the time I get parked up and everything, probably looking at about half an hour to 20 minutes of a 15-hour shift left. So it does happen. It's not all roses and tulips like a lot of my videos where it's just one hit wonder, done, parked up, 10 hours maximum. We do get 15-hour shifts, so obviously if you're not a HGV driver and it is something you are contemplating doing, do bear that in mind, that these sorts of shifts can happen. You can end up doing 15 hours, you can end up you know, running out of time. These things do happen, so just be aware of that. So hopefully it's been an interesting enough vlog video for you. Hopefully the footage has been good enough, and the sound quality and everything like that, obviously. And like I said, we are back now, we've got the wagon back, so hopefully, touch wood, she stays back with us and we can resume normal vlogging and stuff like that. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Drop any comments down below, as always, much appreciated, and I do my best to respond to those. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And make sure to hit the bell button as well, so that way you'll get a notification whenever I upload a video or I go live or anything like that, so you don't miss out on any of the latest footage. And obviously, thank you very much if you did watch the adverts all the way through. It does help raise money for Josie's Dragonfly Cancer Trust. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you all in the next one, which hopefully shouldn't be in the too near distant future. Ta-ra for now.